Good, good afternoon, one and all. I, Assistant Professor Snehal Zadov, would like to welcome one and all in a webinar on how to enhance employability, jointly organized by KKY College of Pharmacy, Nasik, and Raptim Research Private Limited, Mumbai. As we all know, employability is a set of achievements, skills, understandings, and personal attributes that make you more likely to get employment and to be successful in your chosen occupation, which benefit yourself and the workforce. Employability is not just about getting a job, it is also about broader set of skills and attributes that will enable you to be successful throughout your working life. It refers to your ability to gain initial employment, maintenance of that employment, and then to obtain new employment if required. In simple terms, employability is about being capable of getting and keeping fulfilling work. Thus, to get to know more about employability and ways to enhance it, we have here Mr. Abhishek Kumar, Deputy General Manager HR, Rapteams Research Private Limited and Group of Companies, Mumbai. I would like to request Professor Bhavesh Amrute sir to introduce today's eminent speaker, Mr. Abhishek Kumar.
Thank you, madam, for giving me this opportunity to introduce our today's eminent speaker, Mr. Abhishek Kumar. Sir is business-driven HR leader with around 13 years of experience in strategic HR management. He has a successful.
Abhishek sir, can you switch on your video so people can see you? Welcome, sir. Welcome. Nice to see you.
How are you, sir?
Yeah,
Thank
fine,
you.
sir. Let him introduce to you. I
Sure.
introduce you to the people,
Sure.
and then naturally we will talk. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Sir is a business-driven HR leader with around 13 years of experience in strategic HR management. He has a successful track record in handling the entire gamut of HR, ER, etc. with globally reputed organizations. Sir is currently associated with Raptim Research Private Limited, Mumbai as an Deputy General Manager HR since July 2021. From March 18 to June 21, he is working as a HR manager in Voem Therapeutics Limited. From August 15 to June 17, he has working in Daiichi Sankyo India Pharma Private Limited as an associate HR manager. From May 2008 to August 2015, he was associated with Huber Sunar Electronics Private Limited. He had worked as an executive HR in Unified Technologies Private Limited from January 2007 to May 2008. He has done his postgraduate diploma in human resource and talent management from EMPIB School, New Delhi, and Bachelor's of Information Technology from New Delhi. Now I request our principal sir to virtually felicitate our today's eminent speaker, Mr. Abhishek Kumar.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
काय रे भवेश, कोणाला मला बोलायचं आहे?
Yes, sir. एक मिनिट शेअर करतोय स्क्रीन. Yes.
Yes, sir. Abhishek sir, we welcome you florally and virtually.
Thank you, sir.
This because it's a webinar, but we will definitely love to have you in person whenever things become normal.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot, sir.
Please accept our floral bouquet.
Thank you.
Thank you for making it convenient and to be the speaker and enlighten this audience, particularly our young audience. As it is young, it is slowly gathering. They are slowly, the number is increasing. So, Bhavesh, you carry on further. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So now, yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for felicitating our today's speaker. Moving further, I would like to request Abhishek Kumar sir to please start with the session.
Thank you, Snail. Thanks a lot. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Yes, sir.
I would like to extend my thanks to to Jan sir and Amrutkar sir, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak in front of your students and your honorable staff member.
Thank you very much, sir, for accepting our invitation. And it was actually discussed earlier last month between us that
Yes.
definitely we will like to have your very special type of HR talk, which will be beneficial for the students. Students will also understand the company and they will also understand the finer aspects. And so will be our TPO members also. I happen to see your CV and you have a very rich industrial experience in some very, very good companies. And out of which 2 or 3 are very reputed pharma companies also. And you have a mixed basket. So it's quite impressive, sir. So you have, I suppose, more than 12, 14 years rich experience, corporate experience. So, sir, please share your views and please guide our students and enlighten them. Thank you.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you a lot. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. So I would like to give just a brief about me. I have about 15 years of experience. 15 years of experience working with various companies. I started my career with Unified Technologies. The company was into software development for telecom domain. My next company was Huber Schuner Electronics. So there I was, that Huber Schuner Electronics is into the manufacturing of all kind of passive components like cables, connectors, antennas, lightning projectors. It's a Switzerland-based multinational company. Then after that, I got an opportunity to work with Daiichi Sankyo India Pharma Private Limited, the company who took over Ranbaxy and then sold it to Sun Pharma. And I was instrumental in the transformation. And after that, I joined Vyome Therapeutics Limited, again a US-based innovative research and development firm. And I worked there for more than 3 years. And then I got this opportunity to work with Raptim Research Private Limited. Raptim Research Private Limited is a clinical research CRO, contract research organization. And so here we do BA/BE studies and clinical trials. We have facility in Navi Mumbai. We have facility in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Then we have our sales office in US. And it's a good company. It's a growing organization. I recently have joined this company, but I'm enjoying my job with the company. People are very nice, and very decent team. We are growing month on month. Every month, we are hiring about 50 people every month, and the size of business is also growing. We have huge orders, and clinical research is going on with lots of people, lots of subjects. My role has always been handling entire gamut of HR, starting from recruitment till the exit of the people from the organization. So I manage the entire life cycle of an employee in the company. So this is about me. Now, when I got an opportunity to speak in front of you all, Dr. Amrutkar, he asked me to choose the subject of which is relevant with the students, the graduate students, postgraduate students. And so the first thing which came into my mind is how to become employable. Now, how to become employable means every year, we all know that we have thousands of engineering colleges, thousands of B Pharma, M Pharma colleges in India. We have medical colleges. We have other professional degree colleges and MBA, engineering, or any other colleges. And lakhs of students are passing out every year. But the question is, are they getting placed? Everyone. are everyone getting placed? What efforts we are taking to be placed in the good company and work in our desired field. Very important word, desired field. First of all, when we select our career, we need to introspect. We need to give a thought. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? And where are we going to land up after doing the courses? Where are we getting enrolled? So people, students after 10th, after 12th, most of the people, they go for science. Either they go for medical or they go for B Pharma or other, other interest areas. They go for maths specialization, they go for chemistry specialization, they go for B Pharma. Now they also go for professional degrees like B Pharma, and all. So B Pharma and all. But we study for 3 years in any graduate program. After 3 years in professional college, when we are enrolled with the professional degrees, the companies come to the campuses and they take interviews, they select candidates, they reject candidates, and they go. And the discussions which normally happened is, अरे यार ये कंपनी तो आई थी रिजेक्ट करने के लिए, हमको सिलेक्ट करके गए नहीं, मैंने तो सारा आंसर सही दिया था. आई एग्री, हम सारे आंसर सही देते हैं, फिर भी कंपनी कुछ को सिलेक्ट करती है, कुछ को नहीं करती है. And why it happens? There the employability questions, it comes. We always discuss in our HR fraternity, always. We meet in various seminars, we discuss at various forums, and we discuss here. For us, the biggest challenge is to get the right person for the job. The biggest challenge in Indian industry is to get the right manpower. So हम यहाँ पर बैठे ही रिक्रूट करने के लिए हैं, हम रिजेक्ट करने के लिए कभी नहीं बैठते. कोई भी HR प्रोफेशनल किसी भी कंपनी में, they don't spend their time for rejecting candidates. No, we organize interviews to select candidates. But some initiatives has to be taken by the candidate. The candidate needs to be proactive. They need to take lots of initiative. They need to do lots of preparation to become employable. So, hello, I would like to make this session a bit interactive. May I ask students to speak up? I'll ask a couple of questions, and if they can speak up. Snehal? Snehal?
Yes, sir, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Please respond now. He's asking something. Are you people there, or you people are in trance? Please
Yeah.
respond.
Yeah, our students are there.
Be attentive, at least TPO members be attentive.
Yeah. So,
Yes, sir.
so yeah. So I would like to ask students, many of you are in the final year, and next year, by end of this year or next year, the companies will come to the campus and for interviews and all, for your selections, they will organize tests, they will organize interviews. What preparations students are doing to make them employable? Other than the scientific knowledge, what steps students have taken. I'm not talking about the staff member. They are putting up their best. They are putting their best foot forward to get their students placed. My question is from students, what steps they have taken in the span of 3 years to become employable, because ultimate target is to get a job after the completion of 3 years. Or many of them, they opt for masters. So if the person is not opting for masters, then what the person has taken the initiative to be employable. Students.
Yes, dear student, please answer to sir's question. Pranjal, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, can you please answer to his question?
Yeah,
Yes,
Pranjal,
ma'am, sure.
please tell me.
Yeah, please.
So I'm trying to develop my communication skills.
Okay.
And along with that, I'm trying to learn some computer skills as well.
Okay.
So also, I'm trying to be some, means I'm trying to develop my problem solving skills also.
Asha, Pranjal and other students, I want to share a data. Out of 100 people in India, only 39 people right now are employable. अब होता क्या है कि हर साल मान लो अगर 10 लाख लोग अगर निकल के आते हैं ना इंजीनियरिंग में या बी फार्मा, एम फार्मा, एमबीए कॉलेजेस से अगर निकल कर आते हैं ना, उसमें से सिर्फ 3,90,000 लोग हैं जो एक्चुअली उनको जॉब अच्छी लगती है, उनके हिसाब से लगती है, उनके मनपसंद लगती है. बाकी लोगों को कहीं ना कहीं कॉम्प्रोमाइज करना है, कुछ लोगों की नहीं लगती है. ओके, सो हाँ, सो आप बताओ, आपने बोला आपने कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स पे यू आर वर्किंग. सो व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स, प्रांजल?
By communication skills, I mean if I'm able to express myself properly and if I'm able to understand what the other person is trying to tell me.
Okay.
And also my presentation skills.
You are in the final year of BFAM?
Yes, I'm in the final year.
Okay, you're in the final year and next year you will pass out, right?
Yeah.
And how is the program, course curriculum? Last semester is your internship or how it is?
It's not compulsory, and actually I'm trying, I'm going to go for my master's.
Master's, okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So you will be going for your master's. Good. So you still have approximately 2.5 years to make yourself employable.
Yes.
The job market. Right? Communication is one of the skills which has now become very important. Communication doesn't mean speaking English. Communication means conveying your thoughts to the person, and that person is able to understand your thoughts. This is the complete cycle of communication. When you speak and the person is able to understand what you are trying to say. So this is the complete cycle of communication. One is communication skills. What else? What else? There are many companies these days who only look out for scientific skills. They hire, they take the person, then after some time, they feel like the selection was wrong. Why? Because the person is good in science, but the person is low on motivation. The person is low on initiative taking. The person is low on integrity. The attitude, the most important word these days in any of the company is attitude. While selecting employees for the company, the first and the foremost criteria is the attitude of the person. The company evaluates that whether the person will be able to gel in their environment or not. So that positive attitude, that patience in your body language, your initiative taking skills, your self-motivation attitude, your reliability, learning skills. All these are equally important as your scientific skills are. These days, companies are ready to compromise in terms of technical scientific knowledge. But companies are not ready to accept a silly, simple disciplinary issue. And that comes from all these things. Your attitude, your behavior, your interpersonal skills, how you are dealing with your team members, how you are talking to your juniors. Because these days, the laws are very strict. You cannot talk to the junior most employee rudely or harshly. There are a lot of organizations sitting to monitor all this. So all these things are evaluated very minutely, very minutely. All these things are evaluated. Now, how to improve all this? How to improve all this? Someone else, how to improve all this? Communication can be improved. Communication, language, I mean to say English language can be improved at any point of time, at any age. I'll give you an example. When I was working with Daiichi Sankyo, and one of my colleagues, he was heading toxicology department. His name is Anurag Varshne. Anurag Varshne belongs to a place in UP by the name of Saharanpur. अनुराग वर्षने सहारनपुर की गवर्नमेंट स्कूल से पास आउट थे, बहुत शार्प थे, पढ़ने लिखने में बहुत ही अच्छे थे, बहुत ही शार्प थे. उन्होंने बीएससी करा, बी फार्म करा, एम फार्म करा, और उन्होंने आईआईटी से उन्होंने पीएचडी करी. एंड बहुत शार्प स्टूडेंट थे, तो नाम उनका हो गया थोड़ा फ्रेटर्निटी में कि हाँ बच्चा बड़ा शार्प है, पीएचडी कर रहा है वगैरह वगैरह. ही अप्लाइड फॉर पोस्ट डॉक. यूएस में कहीं पे उन्होंने पोस्ट डॉक के लिए अप्लाई करा. अब यूएस में जब पोस्ट डॉक के लिए अप्लाई करा तो चैलेंज ही आया कि अनुराग वर्षने को इंग्लिश बोलना नहीं आता था. अनुराग वर्षने के प्रोफेसर्स ने ना, जो पैनल आया था, जो यहाँ से स्टूडेंट्स रिक्रूट करके जाते, जो हायर स्टूडेंट्स को इन्वॉल्व करके जाते थे, उसके पैनल में मोस्टली यूएस सिटीजन्स थे. कानपुर के जो आईआईटी कानपुर के जो प्रोफेसर्स थे ना, उन्होंने रिक्वेस्ट किया कि बच्चा बड़ा शार्प है, कैन यू प्लीज हैव समवन हु कैन टेक हिज इंटरव्यू फॉर पोस्ट डॉक. यू वुडंट बिलीव, उनके इंटरव्यू के लिए एक हिंदी स्पीकिंग पर्सन को उन्होंने पैनल में बिठाया. उनका सिलेक्शन हुआ. वो यूएस के जाने से पहले उन्होंने बहुत मेहनत करी, बहुत प्रिपरेशन करी, अपनी लैंग्वेज इंप्रूव करी, और लैंग्वेज इंप्रूव करके वो यूएस गए. उन्होंने पोस्ट डॉक करा, वापस आए. वहां पर उन्होंने काफी रिसर्च करा, काफी सारे पेपर्स, पेटेंट्स उनके सबमिट हुए. उसके बाद वो इंडिया वापस आए. इंडिया आकर उन्होंने रनबैक्सी ज्वाइन करी. रनबैक्सी में उन्होंने 10 साल के आसपास जॉब करी, और 10 साल जॉब करने के बाद डाइची सैनक्यो से जब उन्होंने जॉब छोड़ी, उन्होंने ज्वाइन किया पतंजलि, और आज की डेट में वो पतंजलि के R&D हेड है. एंड बाबा रामदेव जी के बिल्कुल साथ में बैठते हैं. जब उनका मॉर्निंग में योग का जब टीवी पे आता है, तब भी कोरोनिल पे सारा काम अनुराग वर्षने ने करके दिया था, और मीडिया के सामने भी बैठकर सारा एक्सप्लेनेशन अनुराग वर्षने ने दिया था. क्या था इस पूरे स्टोरी में पॉजिटिव? अनुराग वर्षने का एटीट्यूड. एटीट्यूड अच्छा था उनका, उनके प्रोफेसर्स ने भी उनको रेकमेंड किया, उनके लिए रूल्स ब्रेक किए गए। सो कंपनीज आज की डेट में इन सारी चीजों के लिए तैयार बैठी रहती है। द ओनली थिंग इज कि यू विल हैव टू मेक योर सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयबल एंड ट्रस्ट मी, हम सिलेक्शन के लिए बैठते हैं। कंपनीज हमको इतनी तनख्वाह देती है ना कि हम रिजेक्शंस का टाइम अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते, हमारे पास इतना काम होता है और हमको अपनी तनख्वाह भी जस्टिफाई करनी होती है। तो आपको अपने अंदर ये सारे स्किल्स इन 3 साल में, या जो मास्टर्स के लिए जाते हैं 5 साल में, आपको अपने अंदर ये डेवलप करने पड़ेंगे साइंटिफिक स्किल्स के साथ साथ। ये ओवरनाइट नहीं आते, इट डजंट हैपन ओवरनाइट। ऑल दीज प्रोसेसेस, इट टेक्स टाइम, इट टेक्स टाइम to have a paradigm shift in your behavior, in your attitude, in your nature, in your body language, in your overall personality. If you really need to have paradigm shift, then you need to spend time, you need to work upon it. Agree, students?
Yes, sir.
कैसे काम करोगे इसके ऊपर? सर सर तो आप अपनी तरफ से ये लोग पूरी कोशिश करते हैं, आपको साइंटिफिक नॉलेज भी देते होंगे डेफिनेटली, आपको कम्युनिकेशन की नॉलेज भी देते होंगे, आपसे कैंपस में बहुत सारे ऐसे काम करवाए जाते होंगे जिससे ओवरऑल पर्सनालिटी डेवलप हो सकती है। आपके कॉलेज में बहुत सारे इवेंट्स होते हैं।
Yes, sir, absolutely.
साल अभी तो चलो ठीक है, पैंडेमिक है, अभी तो नहीं हो पा रहा होगा, बट नॉर्मली रूटीन में तो थ्रू आउट द ईयर, I mean, there are many things which happen in the campus. इवेंट्स होते हैं, स्पोर्ट्स होते हैं, सेलिब्रेशंस होते हैं। इसमें आप लोगों को ही दिया जाता है ना टास्क टू मैनेज ऑल दीज इवेंट्स एंड ऑल।
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Even online
sir.
sessions are also there.
Yeah, online sessions are also there. So your campus is giving you enough opportunity to grow. You will have to grab that opportunity. You will have to take that opportunity, you will have to grab that opportunity and work for your development, for your to develop your interpersonal skills. The day your interpersonal skills will be developed, your scientific skills will be at par, you are employable. What do you know about teamwork? क्लास में बैचेस सर, नॉर्मली बैचेस कितने के स्टूडेंट्स का होता है बी फार्मा में? पर बैच कितने स्टूडेंट है?
We have a batch of 20.
20 बी फार्मा. Okay.
No, actually, total students are around 118, but
Okay.
we are divided into five batches, like 20 students per batch, like
20
that.
students per batch. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And 20 students per batch. Okay. So you must be knowing each and every student of all the batches. I mean of all different sections.
Yes, yes.
आप लोग normally जानते होंगे?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And उस तरीके से ना हमारी कंपनीज में भी ना डिफरेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स होते हैं, ठीक है? एंड डिफरेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स जो होते हैं ना, उन डिफरेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स को हम साथ में टू वर्क इन कोलैबोरेशन वी ऑर्गेनाइज सेशंस। हम ना प्रोजेक्ट्स क्रिएट करते हैं कंपनी के अंदर, जहां पर कि हर एक डिपार्टमेंट से लोग आते हैं, जॉइंटली बैठते हैं और उन प्रोजेक्ट्स को पूरा करते हैं। इसका इंटेंशन ये होता है to increase the communication level in the company. Communication is very important everywhere. जो आप लोग करते हो कॉलेज में, हम भी उसको कंपनी में करते हैं. The only thing which is missing is realization. जो करते हो उसको रिलेट करना. हम वो सारे काम करते हैं अभी कि जब हम भी कैंपस में थे, when I was in my MBA, when I was in my graduations, we also used to do the same thing. President's elections होते थे, festivals होते थे, इवेंट्स होते थे, स्पोर्ट्स डेज होते थे, उसमें हम पार्टिसिपेट करते थे, उसमें हम बजट मैनेज करते थे, सब कुछ करते थे. आप लोग भी करते होंगे, डेफिनेटली करते होंगे इन सब चीजों से ना. तो यहाँ पर ये कैंपसेस आपके साथ ये सब करवाता है to give you opportunity to enhance your soft skills. All these are soft skills: communication, your leadership skills, your motivation, your integrity, develop your integrity. ये सारी चीजें कैंपस आपके लिए देता है. कैंपस आपके लिए प्लेटफॉर्म देता है. आपको क्यों देता है? To enhance all these skills. नहीं तो उनको मतलब नहीं बनता, वो आपको बुलाएंगे, पढ़ाएंगे, वापस भेज देंगे. But if you really want to be employable, if you want to enhance your employability skills, then you need to work upon all these soft skills in addition to your scientific knowledge. आपके पास जब कंपनीज आएंगी, आपसे प्रेजेंटेशन करवाएंगी, आपको पता है, you'll have to give a presentation. Many companies, there are a lot of companies. MBAs में तो must है. आजकल बाकी सारे IITs वगैरह में भी मैंडेटरी कर दिया गया है. कैंपस प्लेसमेंट्स में they have to give presentations. Gradually वो आप लोग के पास भी आएगा, M-Pharma, B-Pharma में भी आएगा, to present your learnings in, for example, in 3 years. So you will have to prepare yourself to give presentations as well. कंप्यूटर स्किल्स के ऊपर काम करो, PPTs बनाओ, एक्सेल के ऊपर काम करो. Excel has become an important tool these days. It's very important. You won't believe, we are trying to hire a person for our sales support, BD support, business development support. We are trying to hire a person who are skilled, who have obviously business development background and fluent in MS Excel. It's been 1.5 months. We are not able to close the position. किसी में BD skills नहीं है, किसी में computer skills नहीं है, वो मैच नहीं मिल रहा. और हम पैकेज रेडी करके बैठे हैं, अच्छा सा जॉब रोल डिस्क्रिप्शन रेडी करके बैठे हैं और हायर करने के लिए बैठे हैं. It doesn't matter. I mean, it matters. Obviously, it matters that if you are not in IIMs and IITs, then you at least you try to be in top 10 in your college. Top 10 in scientific skills and top 10 in your soft skills. I would like to know, Dr. Amrudkar. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So, do we have any soft skill courses in their course curriculum?
Yes, sir. We have arranged this soft skill program from the Barclays recently.
Okay.
There's the 3 days program for how to write this resumes and how to speak for interviews, etc.
Yeah. So this is like preparation for interviews.
Yes.
Okay. No. I'm asking that. I mean, in their course curriculum, do we have something like? I mean, maybe. I mean, you people can discuss. But introduce some soft skill or organization behavior sort of courses in your.
No, sir. It is not in the curriculum.
Maybe down the line you can think over it.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Or maybe you can have a 5 days, 7 days session in 1 year. For in their entire program,
Okay,
where
sir.
you can have experts from industry and they can take classes for them. So maybe there are professors who are working in this direction.
Okay.
So you can have this in their course curriculum. Employability means the right attitude, the right knowledge, the right skills, communication, integrity, and it should clearly reflect from your actions that, yeah, I am fit for that job and I'm ready to take that job.
One more subject is there in the first year, that is a communication skill.
Yeah. Okay.
Only but
Yeah. So that's business communication. That must be business communication, right?
Yes, sir, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Learn how to write emails. It's very important. आजकल सारी companies में email is very important. Learn how to write good emails. How to make presentations. Learn Excel as much as you can. Scientific knowledge, obviously very important. I mean, very important, because ultimately you will be hired for scientific work. You are spending 3 years to learn your subject, to become an expert of your subject. But you, at the same time, you also need to learn all these skills. Students, questions? We have 87 participants. Students, questions? I want to make the session interactive. I don't want to be a one-sided speaker.
Yes, students, please ask questions.
I think I'll be able to, it will be more effective if you will ask questions and I'll be answering your questions. There is no right or wrong questions because we are talking about soft skills. It's not scientific. So there is no wrong questions. Every question is right question.
Students, please ask the questions and discuss something regarding this skills development. Sir, one question is there in the chat box.
Yeah. So Pranali, you want to know how we can improve our communication skills. Pranali, communication skills, how you can improve. Okay. So communication skills, you can improve your language. Very important. You can do that. That you can do it easily. Second, communication skills will also include your gesture, your body language, your facial expressions. This complete package is communication skills. How do you want to improve it? Talk to your friends, talk to your teacher, talk to yourself in front of a mirror, prepare speeches and speak. Talk in front of your friends. Check with them whether they are able to understand or not what you are trying to say. These days, one pattern is very common in colleges. Normally, earlier, what used to happen that professors used to come to the class and they used to write something on the blackboard. They used to try to explain them to the students, and the students, they used to take the notes, and that's all. But now, in most of the colleges, the pattern is that 2 days, 3 days before, the teacher divide the entire chapter into groups. The students prepare the presentation. The students prepare the presentation on the subjects they will present in the class. and then professor will explain what the concept is and how it works. This is now the pattern is. This is one of the way where, this is how, you can improve your communication skills, because there you have to explain something and make them understand what is written in the book. This is definitely going to give you the confidence. This is going to improve your language, and this is going to improve your convincing skills. Again, it will not happen overnight. It will take some time, but I think you have some time. You all have some time to work upon this. I've seen another question. Can we make gestures during interviews? What do you mean by gestures? Gestures is like how we sit. Are we paying attention to them? So for example, if someone is, are you making eye contact? Are you reflecting comfortable during the interview? Your body language is comfortable during the interview. It's not like, so for example, someone is asking something and you are looking somewhere else. That will create a negative impact. So gestures are important. Gestures are important while if you are sitting with, if you're not alone, then obviously it is very important. When you are with anyone else, gestures are important, body language is important, facial expressions are important, your language is important, and speak in your comfortable language.
So yeah, so you told that you are sitting there to hire people and not reject people, but I wanted to ask, now, as you have told us what makes us employable, can you please explain what are the most common reasons why candidates get rejected in the interview?
I have interviewed, I believe, about 2,000 students, 2,000, 3,000 students so far. The main reason they get rejected, because I am an HR person. I don't ask scientific questions. I simply evaluate that whether they are going to be stable with the company or not. Whether their attitude is as per my company's expectation or not. We know the kind of culture we have in my, I know the kind of culture I have in my company. The culture it's there in the company. I know that how it is. So the person, we check that person should not be very aggressive. अपना काम वो इनिशिएटिव लेकर खुद से करे, वो आकर क्वेश्चंस पूछे. बहुत बार ऐसा होता है कि रॉन्ग सिलेक्शंस हो जाते हैं. अभी पीछे किसी के साथ ऐसा हुआ था, अभी हुआ ये, किसी को हायर किया गया, that guy was not performing. I had a session with that person. His manager had long sessions with him. Then since I have joined recently, it was escalated to me. I had a call with, I called the person. I had interaction with him for about 1 hour. And I asked him to do simple one thing. I asked him to sit with your manager. I asked him to sit with his manager and ask him, what is your expectation from me? how can I contribute towards the company's goal, to reach the company goals? He simply asked 2 questions. उसके मैनेजर ने उसको बताया, you have to do this, you have to work it like this. Again, we'll evaluate that person after 3 months. But hopefully, I mean, ये 2 questions बहुत important होते हैं, जो एक रेगुलर इंटरवल हमारे अब देखो इंडस्ट्रीज में अप्रेजल्स क्यों, जो असेसमेंट्स क्यों होते हैं? असेसमेंट होते हैं लोगों को अलाइन करने के लिए। बहुत सारी कंपनीज में हाफ ईयरली होते हैं, बहुत सारी कंपनीज में एनुअल होते हैं, बहुत सारी कंपनीज में 3 बार होते हैं। अगेन कंपनी टू कंपनी, डिपेंड्स अपॉन कंपनी टू कंपनी। सो व्हाई इट हैपेंस? व्हाई ऑल दीज प्रोसेसेस आर देयर? These processes are there to align the people according to the organization's goal. हम different directions में नहीं चल सकते। कंपनी का डायरेक्शन कुछ और है, हमारा डायरेक्शन कुछ और है, वो नहीं चल सकता। ये सारी चीजें हम देखते हैं जब हम इंटरव्यू करते हैं। लोग रिजेक्ट होते हैं बिकॉज हमको उनकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज से वो कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं आता कि ये हमारे अब फ्रेशर्स को हम हायर करके एक बंदे के रिक्रूटमेंट में बहुत सारा टाइम, एक बच्चे के रिक्रूटमेंट में बहुत सारा टाइम और बहुत सारा पैसा जाता है। और अगर वो बच्चा आकर अगर हमारी कंपनी में एक लंबे टाइम तक रुक के काम सीख कर, काम करके और परफॉर्म करता है ना, तो वो पैसा फ्रूटफुल होता है, वो टाइम फ्रूटफुल होता है। जिससे भी हमको ये कॉन्फिडेंस आता है कि ये हमारी कंपनी में रुककर काम करेगा, उस बच्चे को हम हायर करके लाते हैं। जिसके थॉट प्रोसेस क्लियर होते हैं, जिनके अपने थॉट प्रोसेस, जिनके अपने गोल्स क्लियर होते हैं, वो उनकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज से रिफ्लेक्ट होता है। आप कॉन्फिडेंट दिखोगे अगर आप पजल्ड नहीं होगे ना, आपके दिमाग में 10 चीजें नहीं चल रही होंगी, आप इंटरव्यू में बैठे हो और आप ये सोच रहे हो कि अरे यार मुझे तो अपना स्टार्टअप भी करना है, नहीं मुझे एमफार्म के लिए भी जाना है, अच्छा नहीं एमबीए कर लेता हूँ, काम करता हूँ, 6 महीने काम करके देख लेता हूँ, अगर हो गया तो ठीक है। तो जहां आपके दिमाग में इतनी सारी चीजें घूमनी शुरू होती है ना, तो वहां पर क्या होता है कि फिर आप वहां पे मेरे क्वेश्चंस के आप सही आंसर आप दे नहीं पाओगे। कोई कितना भी प्रिटेंड कर ले, वो दिख जाता है। अपने थॉट प्रोसेस को क्लियर करो, अपने दिमाग में अपना गोल डिफाइन करो। उस गोल को अचीव करने के लिए व्हाट ऑल इनिशिएटिव्स यू नीड टू टेक। आपको जॉब करना है, आपको आगे पढ़ाई करनी है, आपको जॉब करनी है तो किस तरह की जॉब करनी है, किस फील्ड में आपको जाना है, ये कंपनी मेरे मतलब की है या नहीं। अगर नहीं है तो आप पहले मना कर दो अपने सर को कि सर ये कंपनी मेरे मतलब की नहीं है, मैं इसमें इंटरव्यू में नहीं बैठूंगा। और जब आप ये सारी चीजें अपने दिमाग में क्लियर करके एंड देन यू विल सिट इन द इंटरव्यू, यू विल गिव परफेक्ट आंसर्स, और वो आपकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज से दिखेगा एंड कोई आपको रिजेक्ट नहीं कर सकता।
Yes, sir. Thank you.
More questions, please.
Hello, sir.
Yes, may I know your name, please?
Sir, myself Saurav Karanskar. I am from 3rd year B.Pharm.
Yeah, Saurav. Hi. Tell me.
Hello, sir. So my question is, when when the company publishes an advertise for a particular post,
Okay.
You have a lot of applications for that particular post.
Okay.
So will you please enlist some qualities that will make me unique in that bunch of applications, and I will get a call for an interview?
See, honestly, Saurav, so I mean, I don't believe in first impression from the resume, honestly. So for example, if I need to hire a 3 years B Pharma or M Farm 3 years B Farm experienced person from who is working on HPLC, and if all these criteria are matching with the resume, right? I'm not going that how good the resume is looking. I mean, most of the people, they don't go by that. Okay, so if the skill sets, the qualification, the experience is matching with any of the job role description, then your CV gets shortlisted. You also try to explain what all you have learned, what all your learnings are, what you have performed in the job. I'm talking about experienced person. If you are not experienced, if you are fresher, then in that case, you do mention that what all your learnings are. If you have undergone some projects, then what all the projects were, what you have done in the projects. Explain a bit. Because from freshers, we do ask about projects. What are projects they have worked upon. So it has to be a bit elaborative and language should be clear. That's it.
Yes,
Your
sir.
your CV will get shortlisted. Now rest is up to you how you are going to perform in the interview. But to make yourself employable, you will have to put all your efforts. सर लोग कैंपस में कंपनीज भी लाकर रख देंगे, वो कंपनीज आपको सिलेक्ट करेगी या किसी और को सिलेक्ट करेगी, ये आपके हाथ में है. हम वहां पर आपके बैच में 118 बच्चे हैं, मैं उनमें से किसी को भी पर्सनली नहीं जानता. जब मैं इंटरव्यू के लिए आऊंगा तो मेरे लिए वो सारे के सारे 118 बच्चे बराबर हैं. मैं उस 118 में से मैं 18 लेके जाऊंगा, मैं 40 लेके जाऊंगा, और उन 40 बच्चे कौन होंगे ये आपके हाथ में है. That difference you will have to create. How you will create that difference? By developing soft skills within you. By becoming a subject matter expert. जितना जितना बुक में लिखा है, जितना आपको पढ़ाया जाता है, उससे थोड़ा आगे भी पढ़ने की कोशिश करो. बहुत प्रीशियस टाइम होता है ये, बहुत प्रीशियस टाइम है. 3 साल खत्म हो जाते हैं और एकदम से रियलाइज होता है कि हम तो ग्रेजुएट हो गए, अब क्या करें. काफी लोग सोचते हैं चलो एक काम करते हैं, मास्टर्स कर लेते हैं. 2 साल मास्टर्स भी कर लिया, अब क्या करें. बैचलर्स के बाद ना सोशल प्रेशर भी बहुत आता है. The early you will start, the more effective it will be. आपको कॉलेज में, कोई भी कॉलेज हो, almost every college, you get opportunity, you get ample opportunity. You get opportunity to learn, you get opportunity to get involved into various extracurricular activities. Must participate in that. Those extracurricular activities will teach you a lot. Yes, we still have 5 minutes. More questions, please.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
So my name is Isha Joshi and I'm from TY Farm.
Okay.
Actually, sir, I would just like to know your personal view about the topic I'm asking you. Like just you said, sometimes the candidate don't even know that how to speak in English, but they know that they have to how to convey their idea in Hindi. So like what would you prefer? Like you will reject them for that, or you will just hire them कि नहीं उनको idea तब भी convey करते आ रहा है for that particular presentation or particular topic. So what would you go for?
Madam, for
personally?
me, okay. So madam, for me English is just a language. आपको आ सकता है, आपको नहीं आ सकता है. अगर आप मेरा पर्सनल ओपिनियन पूछ रहे हो तो मैं जब भी इंटरव्यू करने जाता हूं मेरा फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन होता है कि विच लैंग्वेज यू आर कंफर्टेबल इन. इंग्लिश, हिंदी. मुझे थर्ड लैंग्वेज नहीं आती. और मैं उनसे डिस्कशन उसी लैंग्वेज में करता हूं. मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि सामने वाला बंदा अनलेस एंड अनटिल वो पोजीशन की रिक्वायरमेंट हो. बीडी पर्सन में अगर बिजनेस डेवलपमेंट का रोल है, वहां पर कम्युनिकेशन चाहिए मुझे. इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज, वहां पे मुझे इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज चाहिए मुझे. अगर टॉप मैनेजमेंट की कोई पोजीशन है, वहां पर मुझे इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज चाहिए होगा. बट अगर मैं फ्रेशर्स की हायरिंग करने जा रहा हूँ ना, ऑनेस्टली ट्रस्ट मी, मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि सामने वाला बच्चा इंग्लिश में जवाब दे रहा है या हिंदी में जवाब दे रहा है. वो अपने आइडियाज को मुझ तक कन्वे कर पा रहा है या नहीं, वो अपने थॉट प्रोसेस को मुझे समझा पा रहा है कि नहीं, मेरे लिए ये इंपॉर्टेंट है.
So sir, like if the person don't know how to communicate in English, so will that be all right to tell that HR person that yes, I
Preferably-
can't convey my idea about in English, or I would like to speak in Hindi. So will they allow that, or that would be sounding negative to them कि नहीं नहीं English नहीं आता है करके. So what would be about that?
Again, पता है मैम, again it depends upon company to company.
Okay.
मैंने अभी तक wherever I have worked, है ना.
Yeah.
इंजीनियरिंग के जो स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं ना, बहुत कम स्टूडेंट्स ऐसे होते हैं जिनकी इंग्लिश अच्छी होती है. बहुत कम स्टूडेंट्स ऐसे होते हैं जिनकी इंग्लिश अच्छी होती है. जब वो कभी कभार, मतलब बहुत बार ऐसा हुआ है ना कि जब वो इंग्लिश बोलते हैं तो उनको बोलते हैं कि भैया यू कैन टॉक इन हिंदी, नो प्रॉब्लम, डोंट स्ट्रेस योरसेल्फ.
Okay.
ठीक है.
So basically, other than HR position like engineering, B Pharma students, so they can tell them
बी
that
फार्मा स्टूडेंट्स के लिए मेरे लिए क्या इंपॉर्टेंट है कि उन्होंने, उनकी साइंटिफिक स्किल्स ठीक हो, उनका एटीट्यूड पॉजिटिव हो, उनकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज कॉन्फिडेंट हो.
okay.
और जब मैं उनसे कमिटमेंट की बात करूं तो मुझे उनके वर्ड्स में, मुझे उनके बॉडी लैंग्वेज में वो कमिटमेंट दिखनी चाहिए कि हाँ सर, वी रियली वांट टू जॉइन योर कंपनी एंड वी रियली वांट टू वर्क विथ यू फॉर लॉन्ग. मुझे वो उनकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज में, मुझे वो उनकी लैंग्वेज में दिखनी चाहिए.
Okay. All right. So that's the basic requirement that
For me, that's the basic requirement. For me, that's the basic requirement.
Okay. Okay.
And see, मोटा मोटा ना लोग हमारे जैसे ही होते हैं, कहीं भी हो. सोचते भी सब लोग एक ही तरीके से हैं, एक ही तरीके से मोस्टली रिएक्ट भी करते हैं. सो ऐसा कोई, आई मीन वी आर इन इंडिया. यहाँ पर मैं कहीं ऐसी जगह पे, फॉर अब तो चलो ठीक है, हम तो चलो ठीक है, वी आर वेरी क्लोज टू मेट्रोपॉलिटन. अब हम अगर असम में कैंपस प्लेसमेंट करने के लिए, या हम लोग वेस्ट बंगाल में जब कैंपस प्लेसमेंट करने के लिए जाते थे ना, तो उनकी जो इंग्लिश और हिंदी होती थी ना, वो भी क्लियर नहीं होती थी, वो भी बांग्ला का टच आता था. आता था, बिल्कुल बहुत ज्यादा आता था, बहुत प्रोमिनेंटली आता है. तो ऐसा थोड़ी ना कि हम उनको वहां से सेलेक्ट नहीं करेंगे, ऐसा नहीं होता.
Okay. That's why I just asked you, being an HR person, that's your requirement. So like दूसरे HR person भी same ही thinking रखते हैं, like almost they have same tendency of thinking. Majority of times I've seen that. So I just asked for your personal review, that what you personally think about that.
I simply go with go with you. I mean, it's just like language. English is a language. Now these days, we all should know. We all should polish it. We should be fluent if we really want to grow in the hierarchy, because sooner or later it will be required. Now these days, I mean, I'm not talking about this COVID era. Otherwise, before COVID era and after a couple of years, again, this people will start moving out of India. They will going out of India for projects and all, for sessions and all, to attend seminars and all. So it will be required. Because English is a globally accepted language. Yeah, so one should know. But if you are not confident at this point of time, it is completely fine to give your interview in Hindi.
Okay. That's what I was.
This is my
I
first.
wanted.
I mean, this is my first job in Maharashtra, in Mumbai. But I have seen in my company, I have seen in other companies as well, people talk in Marathi. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
लोग मराठी में इंटरव्यू ले लेते हैं, मैंने देखा है, और मुझे उसमें कोई ऑब्जेक्शन नहीं है.
Okay.
मुझे
Yeah,
उस बंदे से
that's fair.
मुझे उस बंदे को दिन भर बिठा के इंग्लिश नहीं बुलवानी है. मुझे उससे HPLCs पे काम करवाना है, वो उसको आना चाहिए. उस बंदे का एटीट्यूड ये होना चाहिए कि वो कंपनी की रिस्पेक्ट करे और कंपनी में रुककर काम करे. अभी मैं कहीं पे कैंपस प्लेसमेंट हम लोग कर रहे थे, एंड एक बहुत ही जनरल क्वेश्चन पूछा गया कि आर यू कंफर्टेबल वर्किंग विद द कंपनी फॉर 3 years. बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स थे जिनके हाथ पांव फूल गए. वो समझ ही नहीं पा रहे हैं कि 3 साल कैसे बीतेगा, पता भी नहीं चलेगा. और 3 साल में जो पहला साल बीतेगा ना, उसमें वो काम सीखेंगे, दूसरे साल में वो काम करेंगे, तीसरे साल में वो परफॉर्म करेंगे, तब वो जाकर फर्दर एम्प्लॉयबल होंगे. चौथे साल में जब वो किसी नई कंपनी में जाएंगे, या वो इसी कंपनी में नॉर्मली 3 साल में प्रमोशंस होते हैं, किसी भी कंपनी में नॉर्मली 3 साल में प्रमोशंस होते हैं, तो जब वो नेक्स्ट लेवल पे जाएंगे ना, तो उनको कोई काम सिखाएगा नहीं वहां पर. वहां से फिर उनकी एक्सपेक्टेशन बढ़ जाएगी, बिकॉज वहां पे सैलरी बढ़ जाती है, पोजीशन बढ़ जाती है, आपसे एक्सपेक्टेशन भी बढ़ जाती है. सो ऐसा नहीं है कि हाउ टू एनहांस एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी में सिर्फ ये स्टूडेंट्स के लिए आता है, जी नहीं. हम सबको हमेशा अपने आप को ब्रश अप करके रखना पड़ता है.
That's right.
नहीं तो हम एक टाइम के बाद स्टेगनेंट हो जाएंगे, एंड स्टेगनेंट वाटर भी किसी काम का नहीं होता.
Yes, you're absolutely correct. Like you said, usually students are afraid to stay for 3 years, and I myself have seen, for signing the bond, no one is usually ready. We have to go, we have to skip the company. So majority of time this is going to happen in interview. I know that, I have that idea. So thank you for sharing this experience. It was amazing listening to this. So thank you.
So, any further questions? Sir, Jan sir, Amrutkar sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any questions, sir?
Sir, it is quite interactive. I am just hearing you and the students, and I am very happy that you have made the students more free and talkative and inquisitive. So that is a real your HR quality. And I think you are giving simultaneously some good tips also to them, and you are telling them the ground facts. So I think definitely this will help them and they will be motivated. So maybe we will be able to next batch will be able to provide a better candidature. And basic idea was actually people should understand. You and me, we also discussed that this time also we received a very generous offer from you of 13, 14 students.
Yes.
However, when we finally again ask the students need to be open and they need to understand that the college TPO is assisting them to get placed, and it is for their well-being and it is for their future. And like Abhishek sir has come, he has worked in Delhi, he is from UP, now he has come to Bombay. He does not know ABCD of Marathi, but still is ready to move anywhere. That time, if that type of attitude you should have if you want to grow in your career. You cannot expect everything in Nashik only. Second thing, when your TPO teachers and TPO coordinators are asking you to come out with some survey or some data, it should be flooded within no time. we need to praise you again and again. You need to understand it is for you we are doing this. This all teachers are finding extra time and taking efforts to do this. So the purpose of this was like, what is the world? What is clinical research? What these people are doing? Where all they have got, not only in Bombay, they have also in Ahmedabad, and they have multiple places set up. And these are, like upcoming Indian multinationals. There are so many. You can grow with the company. And I think it was quite an open discussion. And so maybe with your batch, our experience will be still more sweeter. Like we did our all work, we did toil, we troubled them. They also very generously kept on changing their deadlines, and they were more flexible. They once again they came on the what you can say on the link and the session, and they explained along with his another HR person what is the breakup of salary, this that. And I think all companies will not do that. And so you people should start, like Abhishek sir said, it is not only your marks, but you need to develop all round. So many a times a top ranker may not be selected, but somebody having less marks but performing very well in the interview will be selected. So all these are the crux of the today's talk. And you had the interaction, and I'm happy 2-3 students, they did speak out, and he was also very patient. So Abhishek sir, it was a wonderful experience.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
I wanted you to come and share your thoughts here. And students, we will provide you more and more such industry experts. And he is a hardcore HR, though by basic qualification he is an engineer. But for his passion, he has come to HR. And he has, I said, you more than a decade or over a decade, a rich experience of industry in multiple industries, not only in pharma, but other things also. So he carries a lot of experience, and what he talks is all practical. So you have to understand that this year is very important for you. And you have to not only do well in your studies, but you have to also do well in your career. And so be very clear what you want to do and start grooming yourself. Our staff members are already there to help you. We will be organizing more and more such sessions. So that is what is I want to comment, sir. You have been very patient. You have given a lot of time. So
thanks a lot, sir. Thank you.
So if there are more questions, students are encouraged to ask. Otherwise, I will request Prajakta or Snehal madam, who is coordinating this session, to take it further.
Yes, sir. Sir, we have one question.
Yeah.
How to improve speaking in English with body language?
How you speak? This comes with practice. This comes with practice. Start. So how? I mean, what I was taught it during my MBA or during my graduation. Try to speak in front of the mirror. Practice there. The next step, speak in front of your friends. They will improve. They will, they will make you correct. Then give presentations in the class. There, your professors will improve you. I mean, this is how. I mean, there is no rocket science to improve language and body language together. I mean, it's only practice. It's only practice. Confidence. The more prepared you will be, your body language will go with your language. It will go with your language. It will automatically start going with your language. The more prepared you will be. So lots of preparation before doing anything. Deep research and good homework.
Thank you so much, sir. Any more questions?
Excuse me, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Sir, I have listened that only CGPA is not important to get job. Then, sir, please tell me what type of aptitude questions you generally ask to the freshers in paper or in interview.
We ask about the extracurricular activities, what you have worked during, the extracurricular activities, certifications, or any other challenges which you have gone through during your program, challenges which you have faced during your, during your so far life, what all, how you overcome, what was your approach to get out of that situation, what all were your preparations. Then we ask situation based questions, that how you will react in that situation, how
Okay.
you will solve any problem. So this kind of questions we ask normally in interviews.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Mostly situational based.
Thanks, Sakshi. Any more questions, students? If no, then we can move further with the session. Okay. Student, I have posted a feedback link. Please give your feedback on this session. Link is in your chat box. Okay. Thank you so much, Abhishek sir, for enlightening and for such an interactive session with our student. Basically, for enlightening them on employability. What actually HR or a company look for while recruiting a candidate, and what actually the communication means. It is not important that you should know English or you should speak in English in your interview. It is your technical or your knowledge that is being looked after. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now I appeal Professor Varsha Tambe, madam, to give vote of thanks. Madam, please.
Thank you, madam. I, Assistant Professor Varsha Tambe. Good evening, all. On behalf of KKWA College of Pharmacy, Nasik, I take this opportunity to propose vote of thanks to those who have directly and indirectly contributed to this session on how to enhance employability. At the outset, I thank our resource person, Mr. Abhishek Kumar, sir. We are really enlightened with your knowledge and presence, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I would like to thank Principal Dr. K.S. Jain, sir, for his enthusiastic support. A special thanks to the organizing committee and teaching staff. Our heartfelt thanks to our delegates for active participation. Thank you all. With due permission of Principal, sir, I would like to conclude today's session.
Yeah, madam, thank you very much. And thank you very much once again, Abhishek, sir.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thank
We will
you.
be always in touch.
Yeah, sure,
Definitely.
sir. Sure.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. And I think with your kind consent, shall we conclude the session?
Yes, sir. Please. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. Everyone,
Okay.
have a wonderful evening. Right.
Yes. We also wish you a very wonderful and evening, and rather this was also a very eventful meeting. Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I hereby declare that today's webinar is over.
No.